Title: The Haunting Getaway, A Weekend in Hawaii. Part 1, Arrival in Paradise. The story begins with 5 friends, Mark, Laura, David, Sarah, and Emma, arriving in Hawaii for what they anticipate will be a perfect weekend escape. They've rented a luxurious beachfront villa on Oahu, known for its breathtaking views and state-of-the-art amenities. Their excitement is palpable as they take in the stunning ocean vistas and explore the opulent interiors. However, the weather takes a turn for the worse as a storm approaches. The once serene beach now seems foreboding under the darkening sky. Despite their initial excitement, a sense of unease begins to settle in, accentuated by the storm's rumble and the villa's eerie quiet. Location description: the villa sits on a remote stretch of beach, accessible only via a winding private road. Its sleek, modern design contrasts with the overgrown foliage surrounding it. Large glass windows offer panoramic views of the stormy ocean, while the interior boasts high ceilings and luxurious furnishings. The storm's approach casts long shadows through the villa's expansive spaces. Part 2, Strange Occurrences. The group spends their first night enjoying a dinner prepared by a local chef, but their celebration is interrupted by unsettling noises coming from the attic. David, the most skeptical of the group, initially dismisses them as sounds from the storm. Laura, however, discovers an old, dusty journal hidden in a drawer in the attic. Its pages are filled with disturbing accounts of previous occupants who reported similar noises and strange occurrences. Location description: the attic is cluttered with old furniture, forgotten keepsakes, and layers of dust. The journal is bound in cracked leather, and its yellowed pages are filled with frantic handwriting. The air in the attic is noticeably cooler, and a faint, musty smell lingers. Part 3, Unraveling the Past. Intrigued and unnerved by the journal, the friends delve into the villa's history. They learn that the property was built on the site of a former Hawaiian village, which was abandoned after a series of mysterious disappearances and deaths. The journal describes shadowy figures, eerie whispers, and a growing sense of dread experienced by previous occupants. Location description: historical records and old photographs reveal a vibrant village that has since become a ruin. The abandoned village site is overgrown, with remnants of old structures barely visible through thick foliage. The historical accounts detail a once thriving community now lost to time. Part 4, The Nightmares Begin. As the storm intensifies, the friends are plagued by vivid and disturbing nightmares. Mark dreams of being chased by shadowy figures. Laura sees spectral figures in the villa's corridors, and Sarah experiences a nightmare where she is trapped in a dark, suffocating space. Emma, who has been the most skeptical, starts to see strange shadows and hear whispers when no one else is around. The group's tension mounts as they struggle to discern reality from their nightmares. Location description: the storm outside rages with increasing ferocity, creating an almost tangible darkness inside the villa. The howling wind and pounding rain add to the sense of isolation. The villa's modern amenities seem to do little to comfort the group, as every creak and groan of the building adds to their growing fear. Part 5, Encounters with the Supernatural. Desperate to understand the source of their terror, the group decides to investigate the villa's surroundings. They come across the abandoned village site, where they discover strange symbols carved into stones and remnants of old rituals. Sarah feels a cold presence brush past her, and David catches a glimpse of a shadowy figure watching from a distance. Their investigation reveals that the symbols and artifacts are linked to ancient Hawaiian practices that are said to summon spirits. Location description: the ruins of the village are hauntingly beautiful in their decay. Overgrown with vines and surrounded by dense jungle, the site feels suspended in time. The carved symbols are intricate and foreboding, adding an air of mystery to the already unsettling environment. Part 6, The Climax of Terror. The storm reaches its peak, and the villa becomes the epicenter of the supernatural events. Doors slam shut on their own, objects move, and the temperature inside plummets. The friends' fear escalates as they realize that something malevolent is trying to communicate with them. The villa's once comfortable setting now feels like a trap, and they must confront the entity or risk being consumed by it. Location description. Inside the villa, the storm's fury amplifies the supernatural disturbances. The walls groan, and shadows dance menacingly across the rooms. Lightning flashes illuminate the villa intermittently, creating an eerie, strobe-like effect that heightens the group's sense of dread. Part 7. Escape or confrontation. In a final, desperate effort to escape the horror, the friends attempt a ritual described in the journal to appease the spirits. The ritual involves arranging candles and chanting ancient Hawaiian phrases. As they complete the ritual, the storm begins to abate, and the oppressive atmosphere in the villa lifts. The friends, exhausted and shaken, leave Hawaii with a deeper understanding of the island's dark history and a lasting bond forged in fear. Location description. As dawn breaks, the villa appears almost normal again, but the remnants of the storm and the events of the night leave a mark. The beach is calm, with the storm clouds dissipating, but the group can't shake the feeling that their experience has left an indelible impression on them.